Hi everyone, it's BDevine from BDevineonline.com and all over the interwebs. You can find me. Let's get a look. Today we're doing what I call an overall reading. I'm just going to get a basic look here. Remember, this is a collective reading, so I always trust that the right message gets to the right people. If it's not your message, that's cool. And if you want your own personal work with me, readings with me that touch the soul, I have many different options. So let's start here with the present situation. This is you. This is your energy. This is the present situation overall. And then we have spiritual health, like how are you doing spiritually? Then we have finances, money, abundance, what's coming in. And then we have relationships, friends, love. And then we have family. Okay. There we go, that one came out. And then we have outcomes, overall sort of bonus message here as well. Okay. And now we'll take a look at this. We might be able to add to that. But let's take a look at your first cards. First one is you, the present situation, what's going on with you. And this is the 5 of Cups. But this is one moment after. What we always tend to see is the 5, he's facing his back to us, so we can't see that there is someone that needs help, and this person has been turning away from this. Now, what I'm sort of getting here at the present is that you've had to let go of situations that were just constantly, causing concern for you or making you feel like you always had to bail somebody out. The darker clouds here show that there's something that's perhaps bothering you on an internal level, and obviously it's not in your best interest to keep things in. So presently you need to release your feelings, you need to release any shame or guilt from the past, and also stop reattaching yourself back to these issues and these thoughts. Okay, you're not the same person as you used to be. And you have to continue to live that way. Otherwise, you're going to continue to have the same kind of reactions and therefore the same kind of situations coming up. So this can also indicate a loss that's been unexpected right now. Some of you. Now, spiritually, your health spiritually, wow, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And you can see here with this huge beetle that something is offered that is bigger than you think. Something that you did not expect to receive. A position that is coming forward for you that is going to enrich your spirit. There is also a message of making sure that you are grounded at this time, okay? You're not focusing too far ahead in your life, that you remember when we are working in tune with our spirit and who we are as a soul, when we're working in tune with that, there isn't any worry. There's only positivity, and we're feeling good and we're feeling grateful. Okay, so something is coming that you're going to be gifted from spirit, and you're going to be surprised at just how this all comes about, which I love. So this is good news here. Financially, we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you have some work to do on your communication skills. Some of you have some things that you really need to say, and maybe you're not really wanting to do this, okay? You might have a speech that you need to make, but a transformation is here. As we can see, she's looking up at this butterfly up here. So she's aware of the transformation, aware of the changes. She's seated in her throne very solidly as well. So she knows she needs to make this change. And this is the same with you. You know you need to make a change. You know that things are transforming. But you also have to make sure that you're declaring what it is that you need and want without limiting yourself either financially. For some of you, there is a breakthrough with regards to moving up in your career. Relationships, friends, love. We have the 9 of Wands here. Now what we have is that you have allies that you didn't even know existed. When we look at traditional tarot, we see that this man that's all been battered and bruised is usually standing there by himself. A moment later, he realizes someone was standing just behind him. So you have allies that have been working with you, maybe behind the scenes, maybe from the other side of the veil, something that you didn't realize, someone that you didn't realize was a true friend of yours, and you're going to start to figure this out. It's going to start to become more apparent to you just how much you are helped here. For some of you, there are issues with families, and you know you may not always understand why you might be the black sheep of the family, but the black sheep of the family is always there to heal generational cycles. And that means that we have to do it without all this loving support sometimes. Some people feel very alone in their journeys, but you have a very large mission to accomplish. And you just need to remember that even if you don't seem to have anyone in actual life, you have a team behind you that's much more powerful, working with you all of the time. You need to be more aware that this team is there with you, okay? So, family energy here is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, in this instance, it also feels like there's a sensation of a lot of you having people who are in spirit, but also that you have your natural mediumship abilities here. Queen of Pentacles is usually really good, or the Pentacles energy, from what I've felt and experienced through the tarot, is that they're very good at connecting with the other side of the veil, but you may forget to protect yourself. So make sure you're also doing that. The family energy here is moving in a different direction. And whether you're on your own or you have your own family surrounding you in loving support, there are changes because of the changes that you're making with yourself. And you can be proud of yourself for what you've been able to achieve. There's also an issue coming in of a change for the better, okay? A change to something more of your liking, and you're going to be pleased with yourself because you've been able to maintain. Now, finally, the outcomes or the overall bonus message, we have the 4 of Coin. And as you can see here, we don't normally see this energy coming into it. And what this is telling me is you cannot let fear of lack or fear of support rule your life anymore. Subconsciously, you feel like you might be left out of something, or that something's terrible is going to happen, and it's an inner fear that is unjustified. You actually have everything that you need to get through anything that is coming up. You're far stronger than you're giving yourself credit for, and things are going to be different for all of us, but that doesn't mean that we can't do it, right? People who have been not telling us the entire truth are also going to find that they have their day, okay? Try not to get yourself caught up in too many different scenarios, too many different points of view, because it can become very confusing. Stay grounded and connected to who you are as a soul, or get to know yourself on a different level, okay? And remember that you always have help available, okay? And I would love to help you at some time, anytime. I hope that this has been a helpful reflection, and sending blessings. Bye for now.